Okay, so
the best response to this was my buddy Andre Meadows, Black Nerd Comedy, about Fantastic Four. He released a video where he doesn't even have the energy to be angry about this anymore.
No,
I don't either. Our last time talking about this was when they revealed for the Fantastic Four movie coming out. Jeez, it's already coming out when there's been no news on it ever, until like the teaser just came out, was that Doctor Doom would be an antisocial blogger. And so when the teaser came out for Fantastic Four, check it out. It's coming out like in July. It's the tone is just totally, utterly wrong for a Fantastic Four movie. Obviously, the director doesn't care about the legacy of the film and just doing his own thing.
The tone of the movie is wrong, but the number one thing I took away from watching the trailer was the actors' tones are wrong. And by actors' tones are wrong, I mean they literally did not seem like they gave a shit.
I mean, about what was going on or about each other?
About the movie.
About the movie?
No, I mean, watch the trailer. They don't seem like they give a fuck.
I never really got that sort of... You mean they weren't the driving protagonist of it?
Yeah, yes.
That's actually a very good point, because in the original story, Reed Richards, and he was like, oh, we have to go out. We have to go out and see what's going on out in space. And so, okay, then obviously you have Ben Grimm's the pilot, so he's on board, and then he has his girlfriend and the brother.
In this one, it's all four of them seem like they're along for a ride that scientists are doing, and
that's what's so strange to me. And now you know why I was originally miffed that they cast Johnny Storm's dad at all. Like, why? He's the scientist running the experiment. Right. He's the one narrating in the teaser, and it's just like, I don't get it. So if you're running this big experiment, this is where it makes even less sense. Again, and this is just me I'm not being angry, but this is what's the logic of it. This is why you casting these youngsters, and they're the ones that they're sending off on this like interdimensional test. They're like 25 years old. These would be something that like 40-year-olds would do. Astronauts were not 25-year-olds.
No.
Astronauts were these hardened professional pilots that were like in their 30s and 40s that have been doing it for 20 years.
Right.
Why are you sending these little children up to do... Like, it just... The whole thing just smells wrong. Even the fact that, okay, on its surface, if this was not... a lot of people are saying, well, if this wasn't called Fantastic Four, it probably looked pretty cool. And I would agree with that. Like, oh, this is a cool concept. They go to another dimension, get these powers.
I wouldn't. I don't
you
think...
You still wouldn't.
I don't think it looks good from any perspective. Angle.
Okay.
And people are going to be real quick to point out that I don't like things, so I just want to point out that...
Did you like something from the teaser? It's not found footage film, at least, like Chronicle
I'm not
was.
upset about Club Nintendo.
You're just going over the whole podcast.
And I'm pleased about World of Warcraft.
If they see those videos in comparison to this.
And we made some jokes about Need for Speed. But anyways, but here's where it ties into something we brought up earlier. Sure. People have said, and I don't know enough about Fantastic Four to know if it's true, but I believe them, that this is more or less based on the Ultimate
I've read that
universe. And this
or closer at least.
And this is all the more reason for the 616 in the Ultimate Universe.
So you know what's going to happen then? Marvel's probably saying, fuck you to Fox, and they're killing the Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Yeah, exactly.
I can guarantee you.
Right.
Because Marvel's pissed. That's why there's no Fantastic Four comic right now, as far as I understand. They're so pissed. They're not promoting Fantastic Four, and they're not promoting the X-Men as much as they used to because they don't have the film rights to them.
I like the X-Men.
Disney's coming down. I'm saying, well,
the current female X-Men team is a pretty fun story.
You see what I mean? But
yeah,
Marvel's like, well, screw you. Marvel's not happy with this. People know that Marvel's not happy. So what's going to happen is this is going to come out. This is going to do worse business than probably the Fantastic Four in 2005, which did respectable enough to get the sequel in 2007. And maybe it'll be the same thing where they'll try again to put a sequel out just to keep the rights, or they'll say, you know what, screw it, we tried, we failed, back to Marvel, we'll sell it back.